Hi, Kristie.
Hi, Dee. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, I'm so excited today. Aren't you?
I am very excited to do this video because I don't know if your districts are like my districts, but everyone has been asking me, please share with me more information on how to do an Avon book party. They are loving it and they are so excited to learn more.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, hey, let's get going because it's all about growing sales with Avon book parties. So, just like you said, everyone's asking, well, when is the right time to offer an Avon book party to my hostess? I mean, how do I know or how do I introduce it? And, I just say, hey, keep it simple. I mean, every day you see your neighbors, your customers. There are holidays coming up, birthday parties, bridal showers, housewarming events, graduation parties, church events, sporting events. I mean, every place you go and every person that you see represents an opportunity for you to share an Avon book party, right?
Right. And who doesn't want to get free products, Dee, especially Avon?
Yeah. I mean, we talk about it all the time. We go to parties, in someone's home and it's, another direct selling company. I know the other day I had a sales meeting and, they named all these parties that they go to and they're parties at different people's homes. But, one representative, I think she put it right. She said, well, this is kind of like a silent book party. And I said, I like that. I said, it is. It's a silent book party because you don't have to prepare any food. You don't have to clean up
Right.
the house. You don't have to put the dogs away.
Right.
It's a way to have a party and share your love of Avon and earn free product just by sharing your brochure, right?
Absolutely.
Well, the next thing people always want to say, well, gosh, what's in it for my hostess? And I said, well, most people, when you've all had parties before, why'd you do it? And they'll say, well, I had the party because I wanted to get the free product. Or there was something in their book or their brochure that I really, really wanted. So that's usually the first reason, right?
Right.
So, when you have an Avon party, a hostess has an Avon party, they can do the same thing. I mean, based upon the size of the party, based upon the size of the sales, they can earn free Avon, or you can call it an Avon credit. And here we have an example of if the party is $100, all the way up through $500, what a typical hostess might receive. So for a $100 party, they could receive, from $20 in Avon product or credit, or $10. So it ranges from 10 to 20%. The beauty is you, as an independent Avon representative, can decide what you want to offer your host, right?
Absolutely. And I love that because we always say, it's their own business. So, if they want to order, give someone 20%, they can. If they want to give 10%, they can. And the great thing that representatives are saying about this, Dee, is they're already getting their hostess excited. So they're, sharing, whether it's at, Easter weekend or it's at a sporting event, they've got their brochures on hand and they're passing them out. So when someone's looking through the what's new and they're like, oh my gosh, I love that mirror, $40, they're able to show it to them. Gosh, what if I could tell you how you could earn that mirror for free? So I love it. I think it's brilliant.
Awesome. And when someone looks at your brochure and they see some things that they want, and then you share with them how they can get it free, then there's also an extra bonus because by them hosting an Avon book party for you, it just would be kind of a nice touch for you to give them a hostess gift as well on top of it. And
Absolutely.
there are lots of hostess gift options available in the representative only What's New catalog, where you can buy things at the demo price. So just think about that as you think about how to reward your hostess. Now, this is just how easy this is, and I just love it. You all have customers, and many of you have more than 10 customers. And the best way to start your Avon book party business off is to choose 10 of your customers and ask them to have a book party. And you're going to select a brochure. If it's in campaign 11 or 12 or 10 or whatever campaign it is, you're going to offer that brochure to them for their party. And they're going to share that brochure with their circle of friends and family and coworkers. You're going to give them 2 to 5 days to collect all those orders. And you're going to set a goal for them or help them set a goal so that they can get the discount that they want or earn the free product when they achieve their goal. So this one strategy could give you $1,000 to $3,000 in sales and over $400 to $1,500 in earnings for you in one single campaign.
That's amazing. And what I love about this, Dee, too, is we always say work smarter than harder, right? So once you find your customers to host this party, I mean, really, that's all you're doing, right? You're going to set them up. They're already pumped about it, right? And you go back in 5 days. And what I love about what you said about customers is we already know they love Avon, right? They order from you. So you're already going to know, is it someone that loves skincare? Is it someone that loves, the what's new or the Avon living? And show them how. Gosh, you know what, Dee? What if I could show you on the next campaign, you could get your goodies for free. I love it. Just love it. You should be wanting people to have book parties for you every campaign.
Oh my gosh.
If I was a customer and someone told me every campaign I could get my goodies for free, I'd be like, sign me up.
Sign me up. Sign me up. All right. I mean, and it even gets better, Kristie. I mean, it's just a matter of ordering some extra brochures, or if you don't want to order the extra brochures, you can use your electronic brochures for free.
Right.
Prepare book party packets. And we're going to talk about what's in a book party packet in just a minute. But you prepare a packet for your host, and you're going to make them feel special. We'll share you what that means. And again, you're asking your hostess, the person that's going to have the book party, you're going to ask them to ask their friends and family to gather only 10 orders. So let's just say they gather 10 orders from 10 people, okay? And you're going to offer them 20% in free product. So let's just kind of do the math. If the book party hostess has 10 people and she collects 10 orders from each one of those people, and those orders are $30 average, that's $3,000 in sales.
Oh my God. That is amazing.
I mean, $3,000 in sales by 10 of your customers doing a book party for you.
And you know what's funny with this, Dee, is, Avon is asking our representatives, all they need is 10,000 in the whole cycle to get to President's Club. We're showing you how you can get 3,000 in one campaign. That's 2 weeks. And actually right now, when you really think about it, Dee, is the perfect time that we know people are going to be spending $30 because we have so much coming up, right? Whether you said it's birthday parties, sporting events, holidays, graduations, neighborhood activities. It's just amazing to me when I think about the possibilities.
Yes, it is. I mean, at this point, you should be thinking about, okay, what am I going to do with my earnings? Because it's the earnings are going to come. All right. So I think we've got to lay this out for them, Kristie, and say,
Right.
all right, how do you run a successful book party? And we spent some time talking about getting a host, and we can't overestimate or overemphasize how important it is to find the right host, and that host is someone who loves Avon and who'd like to have free product. And that's why Kristie and I suggested that you start with your customers because they like Avon already. You're going to give them a brochure and you're just going to have them flip through that brochure, that one campaign brochure, and have them shop for $100 in free product that they want. They may normally give you an order for $20 or $30, but you've given them a brochure and you say, shop for $100. And they're like, $100? And they're like, yeah. You said, well, yeah, shop for $100. And then tell them a $500 party would give them those items free. So then you'd give them a hostess party pack and a hostess gift. And you're going to allow them, 2 to 5, no more than 7 days to get orders from friends and family. You're going to ask them to keep a list of everyone they invited to the party and complete the order forms for everyone's purchase and include sales tax. They can offer your e-store address. So if someone likes to order from the e-store, they can do that as well. Now, everything you need to run the book party is included in the book party pack. And Kristie and I will have those available for you should you choose to decide to have a book party, which we hope that all of you listening to this presentation will. Now, after that 2 to 7 day period, you're going to collect all the orders and the payment from your host or hostess. You're going to review those orders for accuracy, determine the total sales before tax, and voila, that becomes the amount that's used to determine the free product that your hostess will get. Then you're simply going to place those orders. And if anyone at her book party ordered something of $40 or more, this is a perfect opportunity for you to place that order through your e-store, right? Place that order through your e-store, and the person who attended that party will receive their goods within 24 to 48 hours. You can also select to add a brochure to that order. Then all other orders you might want to place through your regular order or a separate order at youravon.com. And that would include the host order as well. But it's totally up to you because now with Avon, your earnings are the same as if you were placing it through your e-store or placing it through youravon.com. The only difference is whether or not you'll pay delivery charges or not, right? Now, you're going to deliver the orders to your host and use Avon shopping bags, include the upcoming campaign brochure, a thank you note, of course, and you're going to deliver that free product to your host or hostess. And then fifth and final step is that you're going to call everyone that placed an order. Now, I know some of you will say, well, I didn't get all of the phone numbers and email addresses of everyone that participated in the party because they don't want to give out their information because they don't want to be disturbed. And I think you just have to be clear to say you're not there to hassle anyone, but you do want to follow up and make sure that they were satisfied with their purchase. And that's the purpose of you having their follow-up information, their phone number and email address. Ask them if they'd like free product. And if they would, out of that book party, you're certain to schedule another book party because with 10 customers participating, I guarantee you there's going to be someone among that 10 that's going to see something that they would like and they'd like to book a party with you. Now, this is the cycle of success. When you learn to execute this flawlessly, you have the power to increase your sales and earnings every 2 weeks. Now, the goal is to have 2 parties every campaign. So Kristie, what does 2 parties every campaign mean to them?
Oh my gosh, it can mean so much, Dee. But even if we just break it down and we do an average, right? We say the average book party generates $300 in sales. So this is what Dee and I want you to think about too, guys. Are you currently averaging $300 a campaign? And if you are, that's great. But what would an additional $300 in sales put you at or do for your wallets, right? So if you're generating that $300 in sales for the average book party and you have 2 book parties per campaign, let's look at the math. So $300 times 35% is $105, guys. So you times that times 2, that's $210, not a month, a campaign. So what could you do with an extra $420 per month? You know, Dee and I were talking about this earlier. You know, this could be a car payment, right? This could be, you know, going towards your rent, going towards your mortgage. This could be, you know, letting Avon buy all of your grocery items. Or, my gosh, before school starts or before the holidays start, you want to take a family vacation. Well, you're going to be able to do it with $420 a month. And remember this, that's only $425 per month for these book parties. So you're also doing your other Avon business on top of this. So that's why we think this is so powerful, guys, because once people realize that they can have free products just by showing other people, you know, the great deals in Avon, they're going to want to do it all the time, right? Like I said before, look at your current customers, right? Maybe someone's only purchasing $30. Maybe someone is purchasing $100. If you can show them that they can still buy from you every campaign, but get it for free, I'm telling you, I want to talk to the person that says, no, I'll pass. Because obviously they don't understand the concept. You should have every one of your customers raising their hand saying, yes, please. It is fabulous.
Awesome. So we talked earlier about preparing book party packets for your hostesses or host. And it's really simple, but you do want to make it fun, and you want to make it, I don't know, exciting. Okay. Look at 5 to 10 brochures, you know, or more if necessary, but 5 to 10 brochures is typically enough. 5 is probably perfect. You may also share your electronic brochure, right? Now, you'll need 10 order forms. Now, if you already have an order form that you're using, that's great. Kristie and I have a special book party order form that we've created as well. You'll want to have a list of your party participants. This is people who are participating in the book party that your hostess is having. You'll want to have a collection envelope. And that's just any kind of envelope that you're going to put in there so that your hostess can use that to collect the order forms and all of the payments for the items that are ordered. You're going to want to include a package of samples. And you want to put a little thought in that. For example, if you're doing campaign 9, maybe you may put some samples of Bug Guard in there. Or maybe it's campaign 10 and you're putting a sample of one of the new fragrances that are in that brochure. Think about the brochure that you're sharing as a part of the book party and what sample of a product in that brochure that you can provide. You'll also want to give a free gift for having the party and make your book party packets fun. I mean, you can use a large envelope, or you can go to the Dollar Tree and pick up a nice, neat little box and put it in a box with a bow. You can pick up just plain white boxes at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or wherever you go, a plain white box, put it in, and then just tie it with a nice bow. Make it special so that they know that this is an Avon book party. Now, we recommend that you stick with one brochure so not to overwhelm your host or your hostess guests. Now, when we say one brochure, you would want to stick with one campaign brochure, but always include the mark and the Avon Living. We would recommend staying away from outlets and flyers, but just stick with the primary brochure and the mark brochure and Avon Living. All right? Anything else you'd add to that, Kristie?
No. I think it is, I think it's great. You know how I feel about the Avon book parties.
Well, we'd like to schedule a personal chat with you if you have any questions about what we've shared today. We're committed to helping you get your business kicked off and running. Now, we're going to tell you that this absolutely works. It works. Did you know that there are some direct selling companies that are 100% operated off of a party plan only? So by you mastering, delivering and executing Avon book parties, you can run your entire business off of book parties, just as some people run their entire business off of fundraisers. So we're asking you to contact us. Our contact information is on this slide. You can text us. We've got the district numbers that we're covering. And as an added bonus, if you will text us when you have a host, or even if you're just thinking about who that host or hostess might be, we will send you a free customized party pack that will get your hostess excited about presenting Avon in a really positive light for you. Kristie, any other thoughts before we close out?
No, I just, really want to emphasize again, guys, that this can be such a huge impact, right, on your business. And you don't have to go out and look for the people. They're already ordering from you. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact Dee or myself, because what we want to see you do is we want you to achieve those goals. And we want you guys to give yourself a raise, not every year. We want you guys to give yourself a raise every month. And book parties are definitely the way to do that.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks, Kristie. Hey, I'll catch up with you later, all right?
Sounds good, Dee.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.